to the Roosevelt V-Show high hopes.
Yes, and I'd like to say that my initial reaction was that I found it was a refreshing change from the usual post-calendar that we normally see this time of year.
I agreed. I was pleased not to have to sit through one more low-budget adventure film, but with little-known stars, a thin plot, and totally boring dialogue.
These kids had a whole new approach to good, clean family entertainment. The amount of time and effort contributed by the kids and their parents was phenomenal.
I was especially impressed by the tremendous amount of energy on that stage.
Okay, Jeannie, we've built this up enough. Let's show our viewers a little of what's in store for them when they attend this year's V-Show.
Next time you're down, when you're chin on the ground, there's a lot to be learned, so look around. Just like pigs that fish on the chin, kick up his heels and learn how to dance. Everyone knows a show can do not song and dance, but we got hearts, we got hearts, we got
to see the directors and producers in action. We're used to just seeing the finished product, but this show gave us a rare glimpse into the action behind the scenes.
Right. For instance, remember those two characters they sent center stage to introduce what was in store?
Yeah, that's right. You know who we are. I'm Hans, and this is Franz.
No, I'm Hans, and you're Franz.
That's right. I'm Hans, and you're Franz. We made him to Yeah.
Yeah, Hans, I can see this audience has the VP people in it.
That's right. There's a puny over there, and another one over there.
Yeah, and you real losers are all sitting in the back. Well, hear me now and think about it yesterday. We know you want to have big muscles and a washboard stomach, so you don't look like sissy kids anymore.
Yeah, and that is not just you men. You women crave big muscles too. You want to be beautiful like us. Look, here's something you won't see down in the principal's office. You're probably asking yourself right now, how did they ever get to look so good? Well, listen to me now, my friends, and hear me next week or never. We didn't get this way by sitting around like a potato couch.
That's right, my friend. You have to try a little harder than that, and we're going to help you. So here are some helpful hints.
Don't let your kid walk the dog or take out the garbage. You do it.
When you have to rake the leaves, or cut the grass, or paint, or anything, don't try to buy off your neighbor's kid, or bribe your own because you are a lazy wimpy. Do it yourself. You'll start to grow big muscles and save lots of money.
Yeah, and don't forget your brain. It needs exercise too. So do yourself a big favor and do your kids' homework.
Well, that's enough talk. It's time to tell you that right now, right here, we bring you live the Roosevelt V-Show.
After all, we're bouncing a cast of thousands, or what seems like a cast of thousands. But what's important to remember here is the amount of effort put into this production. I think it's time to introduce just a few of the people responsible for this year's show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alfred Hitchcock. My committee and I worked tirelessly all year on this production.
We badgered, begged, and pleaded just to make sure that everything came together. And that was just with the writers.
Oh, sure, you producers and directors think you have it tough. All you have to do is contend with hard facts. We have to come up with concepts, ideas, be creative. But sometimes those abstracts get distracted.
Abstracts. I once had the worst abstract, and my dentist said,
No, not abstract, that's abscess, Wall.
yeah, abscess. Did it hurt?
But I bet it hurt the little old pocketbook more. The sophisticated lady with all the jewels. My good friend, Cecily B. DeMille. She has had a rather good success with these toga films. And Flo, yes, dear me, our little Flo Ziegfeld. She's a little bit of the frou-frou, but she does know what she wants. And that is John Houston, just back from that Texas ball in Washington. For that other Texas O&M made good. He has his hands on the pulse of America. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our executive committee.
You forget me. You forgot me again.
There. Wood E. Allen. Everybody need...
See what I mean? They always forget us writers. Such angst.
How do we feel? We win! Okay, team, this is the big one. Yeah, Coach, we're ready. Don't forget they've been gearing up for us. Don't worry, Coach, we're awesome.
Right, who wanted to get past us?
That's the spirit. We can take them, Coach. We're a bunch of web. We're strong. We're tough. We're bad.
V-Show together. We've got a great idea here.
Well, I don't know if a red is black is going to work.
Yeah, I don't think Singletary could even black them. Yeah, we might as well root for the red team. Buckle down, V-Show riders, buckle down. You can ride V-Show riders if you buckle down. If you break the necks, you can break the backs. You can break the necks, sing along. Buckle down, V-Show riders, buckle down. You can ride V-Show riders if you buckle down. If you don't give in, take it on the chin. You are bound to win if you only buckle down. Making of a V-Show would be a great concept. You know how our parents complain every year and how they keep coming back for more. We can show them how much preparation goes on to putting on a V-Show. And how much fun we've had when all is said and done. We can spotlight costume, scenery, and technical. Yeah, and those ever-popular healthy treats that our parents insist on serving. This could work! It'll be radical! Radical, not too radical. Please, this is Parkbridge, you know. Maybe with a little encouragement it will. Come on, hurry up! I don't want to hear the petition line again. There are better places to be, so pump the can and hurry up. I'm coming. I'm so excited I can't wait for V-Show times today. Wow, you look great. Do you have a good song to sing? Yeah, I do. Listen to this. La 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 la. How was that? Oh, how cute those little kids are. We tried out for our first V-Show. Hi, what's your name? Cody Pratt. Are you kids ready for tryouts? I guess so. Have you ever been invited to V-Show tryouts before? No, never. You aren't nervous, are you? Yeah, kinda. Don't worry, it's easy. It's fun. You'll love it. V-Show's great. You get to wear beautiful costumes. Your parents let you wear lots of makeup. And you get to sing really loud and people applaud. And sometimes you get to learn real cool dance steps. That's the star they give me cold feet. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on!
There seems to be something not quite right with that last pairing. That's right, you too. No. That'll work. Thank you for coming. We'll be in touch.
Excuse me, sir.
Now what?
Excuse me, sir, but my mother says I have to be in the same act as my sister.
Me too, sir.
No. This'll never work. Bye, boys.
But, sir...
Bye, boys. Get the next two ready, please.
For this committee's consideration, a new and different method of casting for the V-Show.
Okay, let's hear it.
This year, let's take all of the biggest hands from the whole school and put them in the same act.
That's not bad. If they're all together, they can only upstage each other.
But think of the poor coaches.
Let's get real. Think of the poor audience.
Poor coaches? Poor audience? Maybe we should do a benefit. Live Aid, Farm Aid, lemonade, and a pig roast.
We're having pig fun.
We'll be
dancing girls need silk stockings, new tap shoes all around.
Stop! You're horrifying me. Money is the least of our worries. He's right, little lady. We just need to rustle some bankers, some oil men.
Well, to be honest, if we keep everything low budget, and maybe black and white and
Oh, honestly, we need color, pizzazz, glitter.
We need a cast of thousands.
Without being critical, I'd say we need money and fast.
We'll just have to pick a pocket or two.
Sounds like this could be something right up my alley.
One thing counts in the bank or your mouse. I'm a great place to grow up trees. You have to think about the old two. Gotta break my backs, stupidly paying tax. There is someone taxing up. Better think about your two. Gotta think about your two. Boys, gotta think about your two. Should we all break our backs? About your two. What a crook gave away what he took. Charity signs subscribe to mine. Get up, think about your two. You gotta think about your two. Boys, you gotta think about your two. All your good was far too good. Get up, think about your two. When I see someone rich, both sides on the stars to win. Charity signs subscribe to mine. Get up, think about your two. Gotta think about your two. Boys, gotta think about your two. Just the words of peace on mine.
So far, we've got the script taken care of, writers placated, auditions are in full swing.
And the money? Let's just say we're acquiring the necessary funds.
Producing and directing doesn't seem so tough. After all the horror stories Alfred told us, I do have to admit to a twinge to my cherry the past few weeks.
If I may add, though I know from my critical mind and mouth, if this job is so easy, why didn't last year's executive committee resurrect themselves this year? Excuse me, Cicely, for stealing your thunder. Would they have called the cast of thumbs down?
As Jeannie put it, as only Jeannie can. No. Forget what Jeannie said. I say thumbs up. And forget about last year's crew. They're out, and you're in. Last year we're out, new creme, and the next year will be last year, and it will be out, and my career will be over.
Calm down, Woody. Have a glass of cocoa or something.
I personally can tell you that I personally saw the Gliners off on a glorious train trip to the golden land of Hollywood. Flash and pan.
Flash in the pan, you mean?
Where money fills their pockets, I'm very sure. Hey, here comes good old Alfred. Say, Alfred, whatever happened to all those good old boys and, of course, women who put their hearts, souls, and all their valuables into the show each year? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I have a tale for you. Not that kind of tale you told. It begins in the small, quaint little town of Park Ridge, Illinois, and ends in that wonderful, that inspiring, that end of the rainbow town of Hollywood, California. Watch closely now. You may even see someone who looks very much like me.
Right? And that's not so bad. Yesterday there was still a mat pot. Yeah, other, we've always had each other.
Remember the old days of V-Show? I was producer and you were the director.
We wrote the songs that the whole show sang. We had long those days, Mom, what we got.
What have we got? What have we got? Sing it again, Sam.
Sam?
We ain't got very long money, maybe a rag and honey, but we'll travel along, singing our song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel along, sharing our love, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they all hang the world and party, we'll be the same as we started. But we'll travel along, singing our song,
Doesn't look promising for us. My style, my panache, no closet space.
No place to park a rose. I don't think the bank would accept that address. I just can't see myself in that frame.
Hey, I think I could get used to it. Sharing of this world, this communal living, this beyond on-time too.
come on, Woody.
Gee, I never realized how tough it must be for ex-producers and directors. Tough? Sure, that's tough. But what about the kids yet to come? Those kids who want to be anchors? Yeah, that is tough.
Recently, I dog paddled across the Des Plaines River.
Well, I did the backstroke across the Mississippi.
Well, I wonder if anyone remembers when I swam the English Channel.
That was last summer, wasn't it? That's not so tough. I swam it in December.
December? That's early. When I swam in February, the ice floes kept banging against the sides of the rowboat I was pulling in my teeth.
Of course, you were pulling a dinghy.
That's because I was towing the Queen Mary across at the same time without a wetsuit. When I pulled the Queen Mary across the English Channel in February, among the ice floes with my teeth, the anchor was down. Anchor? That reminds me. Isn't that what we're here for? That's right. All our feats of strength go pale in comparison to what we might face as anchors in the V-Show. Our feats are now!
I'm glad that's over with.
We sure have some talent to work with. Well, it's time to hand off the ball to the coaches.
It's time to make our annual V-Show call to all the girls and boys in the V-Show this year.
That's right, we must tell them what act they're going to be in and who their coaches will be.
Don't forget to tell them to be on time and to memorize their lines. Let's see, we'll call Goldie first.
Be sure to tell her about her costume and style.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm not here right now to receive your V-Show call. But at the sound of the tone, leave the coach's name, how much the costume will cost, and the time of rehearsal.
I can't believe we keep coming back year after year. Crazy, huh? The weekly rehearsals are bad enough. Maniacs running amok.
Pulling hair, screaming, crying.
Yeah, that's just us coaches. The kids really do a number at rehearsals.
Right.
Nobody knows how difficult it is to keep them pumped up. Pumped up! Are you kidding? Have you forgotten how hard it is to keep 150 little shrubs in the upstairs gym?
The upstairs gym. Oh, you mean that place we spent half the show while the other acts are on? Who could forget that?
Kids, they are just so mean.
coaching sounds so awful. I hope I never coach.
Don't be so negative. Coaches get to work with kids to stage their act.
Stage? Hey, Houston, you've been on a stage before, haven't you? Horses and everything.
Wrong stage, Flo. But coaching has its good points, too. The V-Show party and those Roosevelt parents are party animals.
Come on, sugar! Tonight's our night to hell! Oh, you want to whoop you? You look great, honey! Stop! You give me hives! I can't wait to go hog wild, but I just better be careful not to pig out. Come on, we got to hurry to that damn party. Leave it to the beavers. Kitty, you're the cat's pajamas. Let's go. Sure. Right after a brief pause.
Isn't this just a bit premature? Didn't they have problems with the costume delivery? I'd sure like to see some good dancing. A few pirouettes, a little soft shoe-waving. We have a lot of talent here.
Talent. For dancing, you need talent. I could take any kind of dance number and make a real production out of it.
If we don't get our costumes soon, all the dancing in the world won't help. The lack of costumes is a major problem.
Don't tell me about problems. I don't want to hear about any more problems. This show is going to be the end of me.
Don't get your bosses in an uproar, son. We just need to head west, young man, and turn on our costumes. West? Or north by northwest?
You're very, very good at being understood like my mama.
the starboard bow, sir. Course is set. 1, 2, 6, 4, 7. Whoa!
Whoa, what? USO, I thought we were about hot answer. USO, you say? Quick, wait, what's this USO thing?
Unintended ceiling object, sir.
Of course, of course. What hole? Ohio Bass and Cherry Timbers. There you go. By what name go you by? Why, you're the USS V-Show without those V-Show garments. We've been searching waters for you now until, well, however long, too long. Are you lost? Quiet, lads, what?
Those mates certainly don't know how to take direction. And what? By guessing for a bridge and heading straight for Hollywood they are.
No matter now. Follow us in, Deanie. I said, follow us in, lads.
V-Show costume belongs to see. This show is soft.
Oh, Woody, stop whining. The costumes become a trend, they always do.
Sure they will. We'll use Pony Express if we have to. But the costumes will get here on time.
As much as I hate to say it, the cousins aren't the principal concern right now.
That's correct. Watch closely now. You're about to experience cameo appearance from Roosevelt's big shoes.
I shudder to think.
Mickey, what would be a good disguise?
Well, a moustache, of course.
Mickey, where did you go to school?
I went to Roosevelt School. University of Massachusetts.
Mickey, are you cold?
Yeah, I'm a bicycle.
Oh,
we missed his kind of material.
And what about all the great costumes and scenery? Plus our songs are the best, and our kids really belt out their lines. All they need is some big-time exposure.
We've got props, we've got here's our tops, and glitter all the lighting, and the sunset all our rhyming. We've got talent that's on time, and our jokes are so pretty. What ain't we got? We ain't got fame. There's nothing like some fame. Nothing in this world. There's nothing you can name that is anything like some fame. We got guys who vocal stuff, and our girls are tough enough. Taking scalpers and the door, rhythms building more and more. Almost autumn is alright, we got problems just the same. What ain't we got? We ain't got fame. There's nothing like some fame. Nothing in this world. There's nothing you can name that is anything like some fame. That is anything like some
These kids can pull off the show off.
Every year we worry, and every year the show is baffling.
Yes, there's something about the lights, the costumes, the kids' charm that pulls the whole show together.
You're absolutely right. We're getting upset for nothing. Our kids are so great. They're already ready for the Hollywood Wax Museum.
Well, kids, how are rehearsals going?
Well, darling, we're just having the best time. Just look at all our friends up there hanging on every word. Well, honey, the smell of grease paint is in my blood. See, didn't I tell you? Already things are shaping up.
Maybe you're right. Their enthusiasm is contagious.
Okay, our shining stars are on the right track. Now let's go check out how plans for concessions are going.
Just think, after the show, the fans will be shouting for autographs.
Sure, sugar. They'll be lining up at the soundstage doors.
What do you mean, we'll be lining up? There's barely enough room for all our fans. Oh, Hollywood. Hey, for Hollywood! Right at the Roosevelt V-Show. Where any sixth grader can give me a panic with just a looking glass. And any heartbreak can be astounding if she gets a spittle or without a band. Hooray for Hollywood! You're terrific and very good. For anyone in a whole lot can happen to rock your landing is equally understood. You want to try your luck, you let me down. Hooray for Hollywood! Hooray for Hollywood! Right after Roosevelt is Hollywood. They come from Riverdale, Illinois, with their homes are gorgeous, to get there ain't nothing like. All armed with motos from local grottos, with their hair ribbons and lacy tights. Hooray for Hollywood! You wanna be home for your neighborhood, but if you think that you can be an actor, see Mr. Actor, he make the look you look good. With all his makeup on you, you'll look like a doll. Hooray for It really is great to see these kids make it big after V-Show, but it's a real powwow trying to get tickets.
What do you mean, Aussie people? Smashers! The mademoiselles, of course. They'll be coming soon for what you say, snacks. Mon Dieu, what will we serve to them? Voila! Phoebe very hungry. Gigi also. I think Phoebe and Gigi are not the only ones. So, let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the Next time you
John Miles is known for his talk. Brady Bates is Amy Martin is Jeannie Sisko. Sarah Urquhart is Paul Shakespeare. Rachel Cannon is Cecily B.
You hear all that noise back there?
Yeah, I heard that noise.
Not you! That's the sound of muscles, my friends, growing on the stage crew as they drop all the props and scenery. All day long it's crash lift, crash lift. They know how to do it right.
That's right. Listen to me now and think about it yesterday. You can build big muscles the same way. Tonight, go home and lift pressure off that truck. Boy, will you be happy.
Yeah, but everybody back here is working hard to look like this. Even the people in makeup. We don't have any sissy rays here. They don't do the patty patty. Patty patty. They do it like this, and like this, and like this.
How about that, my friends? And it's not just the kids working hard to get muscles. The coaches are doing it too. They're building big lung power. And you want to know how?
I'll tell you how. They're doing it by all the time yelling. They don't say, please little boy, don't do that. They say, hey, stop it, knock it That's what I call real healthy.
Now we want to give you another healthy hit. Because you look like you tried to catch your breath and you're out of energy. So here's what you do. Before you leave tonight, stop at the candy counter in the lobby and buy as much candy as your pockets can hold. You're going to need it when you live past your furniture.
Yeah, and don't be stingy about it. Remember your kids like candy too, so be sure to buy enough for the whole family. Then maybe they will call your names behind your back.
Yeah, and maybe we won't either, because we're here to
You are.
Hi folks, I'm Abby Vila and this is Norman Abrams.
and we'd like to welcome you to this old basement.
Here we are again folks in the most remote, dingy, and uninspired part of Roosevelt School. Frustrated artists, one and all.
I have no problem with inspiration. I'm inspired by this 10-watt light bulb and this rusty and leaky pipe suspended over my head. We're glad to have all your advice. Though now you're all very creative. We have some real basic problems. We have a list of impossible demands we have to meet.
We don't mean it to sound negative.
We really enjoy doing this part of the show, but every year we start out simple. 2 or 3 flats and a couple of simple props.
Yeah, and then the quizzes and directions get to that. Ha ha. And before you know it, we have some real basic problems. We have a list of impossible demands we have to meet.
In the first scene of each show, the director said we need a flat office school gymnasium. In the second scene of each show, the producer said we need 2 giant pigs flying over the school gymnasium. In the third scene of each show, the proposal said we need 3 uniforms to taste buds and a handcuff complete with King Kong. In the second act of each show, someone said we need 3 protection 3 fairy buttons to wear the jet plane giant plane that sprinkled with salt. When they finally finished, the writer said we need 5 dinosaurs. Wearing leotards, driving in a Porsche, eating lollipops on their way to our school gymnasium. When we finish all the scene, I know where I will be, driving in that Porsche on my way to psychotherapy.
I think if you plug the lapses into the grinder, the spotlight will hit this exactly 142 degree angle. Yeah, but if you don't fit the lapses before you plug it into the grinder, you'll blow my sound system.
How am I supposed to construct a grinder cabinet to fit into the Porsche that still be connected to jacks with this hydroforcer?
Don't tell me your problems. I can't get my hydroforce to work with this equipment from the year 400 BC. Add some dial tone to it and use the Maxi Relay Tester.
But the Maxi Relay Tester won't track a problem with the lapses.
Roosevelt was just lucky to have a crew like us step in. Perfect team riding time. We moved together. Everyone should be so lucky. Mommy seems the father always says the luck's in his sleeves. The Irish that is. And if these people don't step back, we'll be able to make out of roots.
building's in good condition when it's all said and done.
Don't worry, partner. Our homeowners are the best around.
Forget all you've heard about how tough it is to write, or direct, or produce, or coach, etc. We have the toughest job in the whole production. We're responsible for keeping everyone in line.
You think the kids are a problem? Ha! The adults are worse.
Those coaches are always running around looking for safety pins in every nook and cranny. I'm trying to sneak out of the upstairs gym where we hold half of the performers.
Don't try any excuse. I'm only going into the hospitality room.
I'm only going to use the phone on and on until our heads are spinning.
We have honors. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Tell me, what rules, what rules? You've got to know the answer. With someone in this room, only wonder who's with you. Rules. If you know we love you, yes we do. Got to keep you all in mind. We're all so precious, so only wonder who's with you.
Shaping up. Props are completed. Technical seems to have all their chromoderics working. Concessions have finally decided on the menu.
Rehearsals ran smoothly enough. Coaches have stopped whimpering.
and the fire inspectors haven't been here in 4 hours.
It was a good idea for the director to suggest to the kids that before they go on stage for dress rehearsal, a warm shower will help them to relax.
Tonight, I have a tale for you. Not that kind of tale, Minnie. Picture 250 clean scrubbed faces. Some oil, grease paint.
I've got it! Cosmetics, right? Revlon, Maybelline, Mary Kay, Tammy Faye?
Yes, that's what I mean. But maybe something more along the lines of Lon Chaney or Bela Lugosi. Some Texas Chainsaw Massacre effects wouldn't be bad either.
Well, maybe their music is a problem, but we know our makeup committee is first rate.
We really have this down to a science. Just do it in stages, no pun intended.
Yeah, we transform everyday kids into beauties or beasts, whatever their act calls for.
Every year, this show has a few glitches, blackouts, and fire drills, but this year is no exception. Fire drill's okay, so we all trek out into the snow for a breath of fresh air. Blackouts, there again. so the kids can always rehearse outside. Al fresco, so to speak, but no costumes?
Don't worry, Jeannie. I have every confidence that the costumes will arrive in time. Maybe just in the nick of time, but in time all the same.
Well, last I heard something, he was riding the waves with them.
For sure, I'm not going on stage dressed like this.
For sure.
You think? I'm afraid to think. I'm afraid to look.
Kids really get into character for the show?
Not only do the coaches really help them there, but the incredible costumes really add some glitz.
But sometimes I worry they get too much into their characters.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes those kids' costumes are so realistic, and kids actually believe they're the character they're playing. Here comes all our little characters now.
These must be the costumes for the new V-Show. Wow, aren't these gorgeous? Yeah, I can't wait to see what I'll be this year. I wonder how we look in these clothes. Me like this? Gee, I'm a rock star. Hey, look at me. If I just could be a movie star. Hey, what about us? I want to be a shooting star. I want to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
muscles here, and I'm worried no one will show up.
Not show up? That's unthinkable.
Unthinkable, that's for me. The Unthinkable Molly Brown. It's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, whoa, let's keep tonight in perspective. Remember, dress rehearsal is a paid performance.
Paid performance, that's great. You can bet I'll be there.
About the Vimpies we see out there. You said, yeah, that's not me he's talking about. Well, listen to me sometimes, my friends, and believe me some other times. Maybe it's not you, but what about the person sitting next to you? Did you ever take a real close look?
That's right. And both of you have to recognize the super Vimpy people. Hans will pick a random volunteer from the audience. Okay? When you get up in the morning, do you lift the heavy base to make the big muscles?
Are you kidding? This mushy.
Thank you, volunteer lady. And tell me this. How many miles do you run each day?
Franz, you're asking a lot from these two puny things.
sticky butt. But no finger pointing. Because if you point a finger, it's time to roll you out.
Well, we tried to give our viewers a little glimpse of what they have to look forward to in this very unique production.
Right. All it takes is a little grease paint, a little glitter, and a lot of imagination to come up with a winner. That's what friends are for.
Ladies and gentlemen, the anchors of the 1989 V-Show.
Never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love this. And if I should ever go away, or then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember
Roosevelt class of 1989.
shining